Good morning, Mystics. Hey, how's it going out there? I know working with this awakening magician is powerful stuff. Oh my gosh. All our talk about self love is at the core of magic. Love equals magic. Know that love transforms. I know that from my experience, I've been hitting some of my limitations as a mystic. I maybe would call them my shadow side, and that is by tapping into self love. I'm seeing the things that are keeping me from fully loving myself unconditionally. And so, if anyone out there is bumping into that, know that we're just beginning to know ourselves, and that is the key to the mystic, is to know ourselves. And sometimes to know ourselves can take a lifetime. So let's be patient and compassionate with ourselves wherever we are on this path. Know it is a magical, magical journey. But I do believe that a lot of you have already come through a lot of your self limitations. And so just to continue to know when obstacles appear, how to be of it, and not just to repress the actual feelings or awareness that pops up, but actually move through it, being loving to yourself, and begin to change the aspects back away from fear and limitation and back into an expansive being. So just keep expanding in it. You might have to feel it a little bit. Sometimes we have to dip down and feel those things that lie beneath us. And I encourage you to do that, because that helps you become the way shower. It helps you show others how to become the mystic in that powerful, powerful space of the heart. So yeah, you guys know this. So keep doing it. Keep unfolding whatever tactics you use through meditation, through therapies, whatever you're using, through the breath, through meditation. Keep continuing to uncover thyself. It's knowing thyself. That is the mystic's journey. So just know that love is the highest vibration of earth. It's a universal connection to all things and all living things. It's a non-violent movement. It stirs and opens portals through the cosmic law. The heart is a spiral of portals. Love allows the unlocking of these various universal and cosmic dimensions to be discovered, expanded, explored. Whoa, come on, this is fun stuff. So we've been doing it since we've been here on the planet, but we're at an evolutionary space, cosmically, personally, and it's just time for us to take this leap into this new paradigm. So know that you were born to be here during this time, and to help to open and bring these energies through expression. It will cause a ripple effect, so others will be able to open to their mysticism and their heart. So know it's a death and rebirth process. Love powers all cycles of death and rebirth. So know that we'll be dying off to the old ideas, the old paradigm, and awakening to this new paradigm where we can actually begin to use our magic in everyday life. Know that love powers and anchors the constant flow of energy of the in and out, and all the connection to others. So to begin to know yourself is the most powerful beginning in the use and intention to manifest through love. This is high white magic. So welcome, mystics and magicians. This is an endless dynamic for change, a dance among the stars, an evolutionary state of becoming, holding a mystery. Wow, through all humanity, it's bound so deeply and charged so directly to the mystic. So love is this internal dance. It dances between sorrow and joy, fear and love. We're in this dynamic dichotomy here on Earth where we have the opposite flowing in and out, those spectrums. So just watch yourself in this stance, knowing that we want to come back into love with an authentic part of ourselves. So just know that this is an abundant field of knowledge, self-knowledge, and that the abundant knowledge is directing us through to become that magician, to be able to create magic. And know that this abundant knowledge of magic is in ever motion. So there's a motion. So we're putting all this into some kind of motion. So it's not stagnant and just sitting there. That is the awakening. So this is the mystic, how the mystic puts it into practice. So it becomes law. Like it will become so ordinary in the next generations. So, but we are here to not plant those seeds, but we are here to nurture and grow. So the heart is the opening. I like to see it, if you can think about the heart, this has worked for me in the past, is I look at it like, well, it's definitely not just confined to my physical limitations. It expands way beyond my physical being. And I like to see it like a flashlight or a tunnel of light that I can direct. And I can make, if you think about a flashlight, you can make it very narrow and direct, or you can expand the light. So I like to see that because I can send it directly to one person's heart, or I can send that light in groups or universal energy. So just begin to see the love being sent out on this beam of light. So I feel, you have to feel it though. You have to feel it and see the love on this beam of light, and you can actually send it directly. It can even come like in a lightning bolt if you want, really bolt somebody. But just practice this. I want you to practice. You can send it directly into a heart of another. Send it without conditions though. Without attachment of some kind of return, without any kind of, sometimes we have that attachment to the outcome. We want to let go of that here. So completely send it out unattached. And then sit back, let it teach the cosmic dance of love. Know that it's teaching through the energy of transformation. Our hearts are the transmitters of love. So begin to know yourself through your heart. Become generous with this gift of love. I say that because love will not run out. Whoa, we're never going to run out of love. It might escape us through fear, envy, jealousy, greed, all kinds of things that, sorrow, all kinds of things that it can skip out on us. But it's always there. It's an abundant field. It will never, like if you go to your bank account, you might have overspent, money's gone. No, love will never be gone. It regenerates. And it builds. The more we give, the more we have. So become generous with this gift of love. Behold this abundance. This is an endless wealth of love. Share it, know it, give it freely, without any attachment. Begin to feel it and know it. You can practice this every day, this gift of love. I know it's when I've been up against obstacles and I used it to send out directly. Whoa. And maybe I was pushed up against something I didn't see any way out. And when I used this tool of love and sending it out like on a beam of light, wow, it changes everything. Miracles happen from this. Miracles happen. So watch the miracles unfold. And as you begin to know your heart, you can use it as a tool. You can use it as a potion. You can use it as a vessel, a portal to travel through space and time. It's a doorway to sit with the divine. Wow. An expansive, infinite space. So begin to map out your heart like a terrain with new pathways. Oh yeah, it's will be endless lessons through love. You can't go wrong here. It's such an abundant, open willingness field to be worked and to be experienced. This is what will take us beyond any physical limitations. The heart is that infinite expansive. It's a reflection of the universe, an unfolding universe upon universe, galaxies upon galaxies, never-ending exploration. You will never get bored here. This is the way of the mystic, the heart. Love is the energy, the fuel that powers all earth. Find the magic and travel. Know thyself. Know that the energy comes from knowing thyself, loving thyself. So the light illuminates and touches in silence, and the awakening becomes. So we talked in the first or second session about thought and words. So we used our creative imagination and ideas and dreams. They became thought, and once we put them into word, there's a manifestation that happens. So, but this energy calls for our silence. So we want the combination here to work, the magic. So we can go to the our cupboards, and we'll have all these ingredients to make the most delicious magic ever. So thought is word, and then the second one on the list is to know thyself. Know thyself, know thyself. Love thyself. Once we know ourselves, hopefully it'll be easier to love ourselves. So know that this is authentic energy. Self-love is important ingredient into making this magic, this world magic. So energy is love. Know that. Love is energy. Explore and know the ways of the heart. So begin to know who you are from your heart. Know this energy. It's an abundant knowledge. It's a field of abundant knowledge that flows without words. But it is so intellectual at the same time. So don't put any cap of or expectations on it, because it holds its own knowledge, its own intellectual path. So just begin to trust that. So it flows without words. The heart is a vortex. So really begin to use it and this ultimate way to share these gifts of love. It's a new evolutionary way. So this is the way of the new paradigm. So we're here to be the way showers for that energy. The hermits come up many times for me. So it's like during this exploration of the magician. So it's just like we have to keep going back into the cave of the heart. We keep having to know ourselves through the energy of love, and then as we come out, we can bring that light, that lantern, and show others the way. We can light the path for others. Know that this energy is silence, but the silence is it's not empty. It's an energetic field, so it's filled with this abundant knowledge. But so as we send this love and light, send it with intention, without attachment. Become one with it. Let it be you. Know it to illuminate as white light, white magic. This is a wordless communication, a language of love. Learn it, practice it, and watch the magic unfold in your own life. I'm going to end today with a quote from Rumi. So hang on here. Gold becomes constantly more and more beautiful from the blows the jeweler inflicts on it. So all this means is that we begin to realize what you have found difficult is bringing you closer to your goal. Yeah. Thank you, Eric Canut from Rumi card book. Yeah, I love his cards in his book. I use them. I use them a lot when I'm uncovering the energy of my heart, because it's not a singular definition. It really allows you to swim in that nonverbal philosophy of love. So go ahead and take that.